All right, guys. One last video before I send it to auction. This is my ATC, my 1985 ATC 250R. Uh, Made a couple of changes, throughout the months, just kind of sitting and looking at it after I got it done. Small ones. I got the um, barcodes off of the new reproduction tires, different little stuff. Went black with the shock reservoir knob, little tiny stuff that I just wanted to make sure that I got a video of the thing as it's going to be sent home to its new owner. The bike turned out absolutely beautiful. I'm glad that I got to I've owned it for about a year now after it's been done, and got to show it in some shows, and it's been fun. So, but time for it to go to a new home. uh, Out of room once again, which is fine. I enjoy doing them. This may be the last one I do that will be for sale, just because they're getting so hard to come by and so expensive, just even for a donor to completely restore. So to start off, uh, everything is either new or restored on the bike. Brand new or restored. So bearings and bolts and brake lines and brakes and you name it, motor, everything has been completely gone through and brand new or restored. So I will miss some things, but I just want you to know that, and hopefully the video and all the pictures that I present will show all of that. I'll start from the front and go to the rear. So, as I said, new reproduction tires, and forks have been completely went through and polished. The bottoms, of course. OEM fork boots on it. They they present themselves really well. It's hard to find a good set of OEM fork boots at this point that are real. Uh, let's see here. On this side, this is pretty trick. Of course, your axle has been taken out and re-zinced, but there are spacers here. These used to come in steel. These are billet aluminum spacers, and they probably weigh half a pound less. So just little stuff like that I've changed out through the bike, that I know I'm going to miss a lot of that little stuff, but that's just an example. You've got new bearings and new seals up here. All three wheels have been completely taken down, etched down to the aluminum, and recolored in the correct anodized gold. And so all the imperfections, well, as much as I could possibly get out, which they look great. They present themselves really well. Let's see. Brake calipers been completely redone. A lot of the bolts that you'll see as we're going through this build, or any of my builds, I upgrade a lot of them, especially here on the triple trees, because these get turned so much in and out, and I upgrade to the 10/9 strength. Down here you'll even see 10/9s here, and then here's your OEM bolts spread throughout the bike also. But yeah, again, your brake caliper's been done. Your fins have been polished to a mirror. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, they're mirrored out. All of the black on the bike is a deep gloss black. Not all of it, but most of it is powder coat. Some is Cerakote, which I'll go over that also. But all of the finishes are modern finishes on the bike. Powder coated frame, Cerakoted exhaust, all that good stuff. So on the front, brand new brake line, reproduction brake line, goes up to your OEM rebuilt master cylinder, and all of your levers too, powder coated. Everything's been powder coated. All of the metal has been taken down and re-zinced, and that's a crazy process in itself. Now the wheels and the bolts and steel, that's what gets me on these builds. It's just hours and hours. I'd hate to even say how many hours I have in this bike at this point. A ridiculous amount, but it shows super well. It's all about the details for me. Okay, going from, I think I got everything. Your spacers on this side, again, just being super detailed. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have turned that. I am not a professional videographer, but you can see the detail in there at least. Your brake line, not sure what they call this thing, Honda called this thing, but that keeps your brake line from going up into your rim. That's been redone, polished, and then re-zinced. Going up to your controls, we were just here a little bit ago. Controls on-off switch, beautiful. OEM grips with the correct OEM caps. And again, Honda did not make, if you're new to these bikes, Honda did not make this bike this way. A lot of my stuff people call OEM Plus, and I think that's probably a really good term for this kind of build. It's better than it came out of the factory, even though that they came out of the factory really nice. So again, I'm going to try to let the video do most of the talking. Going to point out things like this, some sneaky stuff. Them are 2-core radiators instead of the 1-core Honda did back in the day. So you got a lot better cooling, and then they're powder coated in the same black that most of the bike is in, and so kind of snuck back there. And yeah, going to keep you running for longer, more longevity, better cooling. And I've said it before and I'll say it again, the 85 is my favorite year out of the 85 and 86 liquid cooled R's. I like the black. There's not much differences. There's a ton of small differences, but they're close to the same bike. Okay, on to, let's do the clutch side. As you can tell, everything's been gone through here also. Your covers, both right side and left side, they're in the same gloss powder coat as this cover, and you'll see most of the stuff on here. But the block itself, the motor itself, the jug and the bottom end, that's going to be your Cerakote. It's a different Cerakote, not as high heat as this Cerakote, which is the highest heat you can possibly get, and that's for your header all the way back to your muffler. And it's super nice stuff. It leaves a really good finish. So, new springs. I can see better on that side. And then your exhaust flange. That's an OEM exhaust flange. That's all been done also. Again, as you can tell, super detailed. Your clamps are all Mishimoto stainless steel clamps on everything. So upgraded from, they were pretty good clamps back in the day, but there's nothing like the Mishimoto stainless steel. Super nice. They're known for their cooling system and clamps. Motor has been completely redone here on the clutch side. The water pump, brand new from Honda. You got new clutch fibers in there. This and your 1-over on your bore. Runs really good. Everything, again, you got upgraded 10-9 bolts in places where I think things are going to be tugged and pulled and all that good stuff. Although I imagine this bike is probably not going to be ran in West Virginia at the that crazy mud race that they all used to race. I forget the name of it now. Legendary race, but yeah, more of a show bike. Here on the stator side, everything's been tidied up. Your carburetor's been rebuilt. That's your OEM 34 millimeter, we call round slide carburetors, that came with the bike. Choke works very nicely. All of it's completely rebuilt. Again, all of your clamps, even the small ones, they're stainless steel, from Mishimoto. New petcock, and obviously your tank's been polished. Everything's showroom like new. Just a beaut. And again, your motor's been completely rebuilt, including crank seals, all that good stuff, which is crazy expensive nowadays. Oh, all your cables are brand new also. Your clutch cables and throttle cables, everything. Everything. All right. New sprockets on the bike also. And then I had them done in the gold zinc to match all the rest of the stuff on the bike. Your factory skid plate, mirrored out, black, like the rest of the bike. Going inside your skid arm, you have all new bearings inside there, which will come back here. I did the dual row carrier bearings, which I always choose to upgrade those. They came with the single row back in the day. Axle's been completely redone, re-zinced, all of it. This video is not going to capture a lot of the good stuff, but I did try to take as many detailed pictures as possible. Your shock's been completely redone. There's your new rollers, top and bottom on your new chain. And then I have pictures of the fenders off, you know, to give you a good idea. Oh, the really sought after, super hard to find 1985 ATC250R toolbox. In 86 they made the same toolbox for the ATC they did the TRX with. You have all your OEM tools inside here. They look very nice. I don't think that they were ever used. Most of the time when these things break, it's not like you're fixing them with this thing anyways. But yeah, they're in here. Your toolbox mounts, they're super rare to find. I've only seen one set, and they are on both sides. So this is all correct. Only thing I'm not super happy with, some scratches on it, but I mean, it's 40 years old. What are you gonna do? All of your rubbers throughout the whole frame are brand new also. Anything that is rubber, brand new. Your rear brake caliper's been completely rebuilt. Exhaust, all factory. You can see the lettering really well. Sometimes they go a little bit too thick on the Cerakote and you can't see it as well, but I don't know if that's, I'll have pictures of it. I don't know if that's focusing enough to where you can see, but yeah, super nice. All your springs inside there too are new, connecting to your header. Give me a good view of everything. That shock is just beautiful too. I polished all of it and had that redone. You got a new stopper in there too. All your braking components are new or been redone. I have pictures again of the fenders off to where you can see the brake, your rear master better and everything. Clean, clean, clean. All your hoses are clear. All but your motor hoses, of course, your coolant hoses, but so you can see what's going on. Got to clear up here so you can see that circulating and everything. I like it that way. It's a clean appearance, but it also serves as functional, so you can tell that everything is circulating properly. Yeah, I'm gonna pause this real quick and go get a shoe on. At the very least, I'm out here barefoot, and start it for y'all. Turn the gas on. Okay, push this sucker out here to where it's not gonna smoke up everything. Hasn't been started in a while, as you can see. Cold as a cucumber. I don't think it needs choke. Pretty warm outside. There we go. Runs as nice as it looks. And it is fast, man, really fast. Oh, you know, on the stock setup, I'm even running stock reeds. It's crazy how fast they made these things. Just straight out from the factory. So there you are, and I'm excited for it to go to a good home. And yeah, in my opinion, it's just beautiful. But you are able to run it up and down just like you would any other bike, you know, even though it's more or less a show bike. I mean, it runs as good as it looks. I run it up and down the street every once in a while, just keep fluids running through it and everything. All right. I think I've covered as much as I can cover. Again, I'll have a lot of pictures put up, and yeah, any questions, just please send me any things that you think I've missed that the video and pictures didn't cover. Send those to me and I can answer them. Thank you.